was pretty cool, but his brother was an asshole.
Yeah.
Screw that guy.
That guy, and then he was a car dealer, and he really screwed me over on a Jeep that I got.
He did?
Yeah, 1993.
Jack Wolfman, car dealer.
He had a really good spiel about him. He had a big gold Rolex watch. Hey, Jack Wolfman.
Yep. Jack Wolfman, car dealer. Come down to 2 Dot, Montana.
Yeah,
come
cologne,
see me.
it was Axe and smelled like Axe and cologne and all this
And
nasty
shame.
crap. Yeah, Axe and
body
shame.
spray and shame.
Axe and roofing.
I know some bars that smell like that.
Yeah, you frequent them often, I heard.
I do.
Yeah. I saw you. Yeah, I have video of you just walking in quietly with a hooded sweatshirt on. Yeah, and never really coming out.
Restroom.
Never really come out. Yeah. Just staying there.
Wolfman's brother. Wow.
Who are we, Joe?
This is Blaze Arsenault. I'm Joe Knapp. We are the Electric Land Music Villa.
Yeah.
Lovely Bozeman, Montana.
Yep, beautiful Bozeman, Montana. We just went through Halloween.
We did.
What did you dress up as?
I did 2 costumes. I did 2 costumes since you asked.
Yeah, for both your personalities.
My first one on the weekend before Halloween was an owl onesie because I had a dream of being an owl. Bill was a squirrel.
You had me at onesie.
Yep. And I didn't really complete it. Next year will be completed, but it's Elvis Presley. It's an owl who is Elvis. It's Elvis Presley. It's Elvis's cousin, Elvis.
Pretty freaking funny, Joe.
My other one was Count Chocula.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
One-way ticket to Browntown.
Did you do a group thing where there was Boo Berry and whoever else?
What was the other one?
The Can. I don't know what.
There was the Wolf and there was Frankenberry.
Snap, Crap.
And Boo Berry. Why were there 2 berries? Why was there Boo Berry and Frankenberry? Why would you want,
The marketing man.
Yeah,
that's too. Why is there a Frankenstein?
But Count
and Dracula?
Chocula, he gets the milk jug, the rectangular chocolate milk, and he sinks his teeth in a chocolate.
That's pretty sweet. Well,
the vampire who drinks chocolate.
Well, and it's chocolate. It turns your milk to chocolate milk. That's you can't go wrong. Boo Berry, it's like some blue weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's ain't right.
Count Chocula is the best one.
Oh clearly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Count Choc.
Love it, man. All right.
So
what are we doing here?
Wolfman's brother. I heard that song. I went to
in our last video.
I went to Phish. I went to Phish at the Gorge, 1996. This dates me.
Oh yeah.
And they played a really great Wolfman's brother. And
you were still a virgin back then, weren't you?
I was 14 years old, so no comment.
Yeah.
And
who was
after that show.
Who was the lucky man?
Not after that show. I wasn't Blaze. That parking lot scene, that campground.
Oh.
Yep.
I think I saw you. You were in a dirty sleeping bag, half naked, next to a burnout fire.
Yeah, I had like a half-eaten veggie burrito. Like
I was just I think I drew a big fallacy on your face or something and moved on to my party.
Yeah, I had lots of kind microbrews scattered around me.
We both had pasts, right? That involved a lot of silly debauchery and going to see live concerts and jamming and having fun. And we're going to try to bring that energy right here to you people at home with the Electric Land. So anyway, and today we have Paul Reed Smith guitars. And you know what? I want to talk about these guitars, but it doesn't feel right to talk about guitars when I don't have a beer in my hand. And I don't know. You know what? I forgot to take care of the beer, our whole beer sponsor today. So let me just see if I can get anything in the fridge.
We have
see what
these,
I can do.
These, but I don't know how to open them.
I got you guys covered. I got you covered.
Oh, Bill Highland. Woo! Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it. Hold on, I want to try this real quick. Just turn around. Wolfman's brother.
Wolfman's brother.
All right.
I believe that's yours, Blaze.
Oh, you got one for him? Oh, then this is
Thank
yours.
you.
That's mine.
Cool.
Dustin, do you have a glass?
Thanks for coming by.
Just pour it right in there.
Bet.
I haven't seen you since the last video.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And
missed you guys.
It's been a while. I miss you. We
Yeah.
did Wolfman's brother to commemorate our last video jam.
That is my theme song.
We outroed and we introed. I thought that was very Phish-esque.
Yes.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
We're doing Paul Reed Smith guitars today that we're going to talk about, but tell us about the beer that you just bought.
Well, this one is the North Broadway Black IPA. Of course, we're on North Broadway, which is right around the corner from Music Villa.
Nice.
And the Black IPA is, I don't know, it's kind of a new style still. It's almost as if you made a...
new style!
It's kind of new. It's still a little new.
Easy boys. The newest of new! I'll just be the little gremlin like Jabba the Hutt layer back here. Newest stuff new.
Scary.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Scary. It's Halloween. Still Halloween around here.
Yeah.
Don't feed your Mogwai Black IPA after 9 a.m.
So yeah,
Let's
so
do some
it's
Mogwai.
kind of like as if you made a porter but hopped it like it was an IPA, to generalize.
Yeah.
So it is very dark, but it's not thick like a porter. It's pretty dry like you'd expect an IPA to be, and it has some roasted flavor, but the distinguishing characteristic is it doesn't have a lot of roasted bitterness like you'd get in a stout. You have a stout, you have Guinness, it's got that little shot bitterness to it.
Yeah.
This has bitterness from hops rather than the malt. And it's hopped with a ton of this newer American hop called Mosaic, which people love. It's very fruity and tropical. But
It's American!
It's
Can
American.
I ask you a stupid question
Yeah.
then? What makes it an IPA is the hops.
Yeah.
What makes it dark is the malt.
Malt, exactly.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. That's where you get it. Budweiser wants to tell us that the malt is the soul of the beer, but it's really the body. In very literal terms, the malt is the body. If anything's the soul, it's the hops.
Okay. So black IPA, different. The malt. The malt. It's the malt. Okay. It's a malted IPA. No,
I mean, no, it's
heavy-
it's a black IPA.
Or
You make
heavy.
it black by adding a ton of really dark roasted
coloring.
material.
roasted. Okay.
Roasted malt.
Yeah.
But it's a different product. It's actually German. I hope that's okay. And it's
Schnell.
They dehusk it. They
My
take the
son's,
husk off, and
Halloween
that's how
costume.
you don't have the bitterness. The husk
Dehusk
is removed.
the hops.
No, the malt.
The malt. Sorry.
I haven't had a good dehusking in a while.
Oh, you're gonna get dehusked
This is like
later.
late
That's
late
for
at
the
night.
other video
Yeah,
scheduled
late-
for this afternoon.
late at night, after having a bunch of pale ales and IPAs,
Is it
I'm getting sloppy.
is it a-
I want to end it with a porter.
You do.
But
Yeah.
then I'm like, I still want to get sloppy, so I wanted an IPA.
You like the hops, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Is it
sorry,
new,
go ahead.
Is it a new thing? How long is black
Well,
IPA?
I feel like it's been around for a few years. It's not that new anymore, but I feel like it's still new-ish. But people make them.
Yeah.
You know, a few other people around town make them. We've been making this one for years.
Is it
and we-
American?
Yeah, I remember
Did-
you guys
did-
having this.
Did
Yeah,
did the Yanks come up with this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even-
Yanks?
you bet.
Not them lobsterbacks from
not
over the
Yanks.
pond?
No.
We ran them out. We ran them out.
Yankees.
Don't talk about
Yeah,
Yanks.
Yanks.
on these
Oh,
things.
Yanks. Forget the Yankees. I was getting all Revolutionary War, but the Yanks. Oh yeah,
Yep.
skanks.
Bill.
How's that stand
my
working
friend, my
for
friend,
you?
yeah, my friend Bill Highland used to. He and I lived in Boston at the same time. He's from Boston. He's the real deal.
Real
Red
deal.
Sox fan. Yeah.
Yep.
But he and I
They
lived
brand
not too
those
far from each other. I lived
people.
in Jamaica Plain. You lived down the street near where Samuel Adams used to be
Yeah,
brewed.
that's so funny.
Samuel
by, like,
Adams.
were you Milton? You were in like where were you?
I was in JP. It was in that
You were in
neighborhood.
JP?
Yeah,
Right down Center Street.
right across from
Going to-
Forest Hills.
Like follow it down. Follow Center Street down, going
Yeah.
towards where Sam Adams was brewed. The
Right
original
near.
Sam Adams.
You remember where the
Where Forest
Arboretum
Hills
was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Arboretum.
Yeah,
Of
Arnold
course.
Arboretum.
Of course.
So I lived there during my very brief college.
Used to
stint.
take spirit journeys in that Arboretum all the time.
Me too.
Cheers to brief college stints. I had a few of those myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might take an online course and see if I can fail that too.
Forest Hills down there was nice. That's a
Oh, it
great
was
area.
beautiful. Yeah, it
That's
was
a great area.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was a really
Boston.
nice area, but it was also like the bad area was right next door.
Right next-
So one day, actually, I had a car chase. Somebody tried to steal my buddy's radio. Actually,
nice.
he did steal it, and I failed to catch him, but I tried.
That's
Funny.
awesome.
I lived in I was in JP. I was by the Heath Street projects near Dorchester and Roxbury, and it was great. And I had great times there. But you had to be
Brought
careful.
to you by
Super fun.
Massachusetts Chamber of Commerce. Go to Quincy Market.
But yeah, we were Bill's the real deal. But yeah, but we were there at the same
You were
time.
there.
It's pretty
So was
sweet.
Kirshner too. We had a
Yeah.
bunch of us were back there. Mike K.
Yep.
It's
yep.
It's ironic to have this new life and to know we were all
We
in
probably
that
were,
same
like,
area.
at a show at the Orpheum
Most
at the
likely.
same time at some point. Yeah.
Highly probable.
Yeah.
Spiritual man. I think I like sitting back here. It's kind of like the two old guys in the Muppets. Yeah, two old guys in the Muppets. Like, chill. All right. So what do we got going on? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, and Bill, you play PRS guitars.
I do.
Yes.
I got
Yeah.
my
Good
PRS from
segue.
you fine people at Music Villa.
And it's an S2 standard.
It's the S series, so I think like this, but mine is a hollow body and the single cut. So
Yeah.
instead of having the double cutaway, just the
Single cut, shorter scale.
Shorter scale. This has 24 frets.
His is
Mine's
red.
22. Mine's really red and pretty.
Yeah, beautiful.
But Music Villa is the best. These guys just said, Bill, this is a guitar for you. You're gonna love it. Take it home. I had practiced that night with one of my bands. I played it. They're like, if you don't like it, bring it back tomorrow. I came back with a checkbook and no guitar, and that was it. So
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that check
Oh, wait.
This is kind of awkward being on camera and all. Yeah. But
You talk to
gonna-
Blaze in the parking lot. You bring
Yeah.
beer and you work something out.
yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, give me a trade going on.
And these guitars are they're cousins of Bill's guitar. They're brothers of it. S2 Custom 24, beautiful, beautiful guitars. Whale blue, violent amber burst.
Violent.
Violent amber burst. No, violent amber burst.
A lot of rage.
And
There's a lot of three-way going on here.
A lot of three-way.
I
They have a
have,
pole pot.
I want three-way in every
Is
facet of my
this
life.
doing anything
including
for
my
you, Blaze?
guitars.
When I pull it up, pull it down, pull it.
That's
So
exciting to
this,
me.
this one's just for the bridge.
It just
humbucker then?
it coil
Yeah.
taps both pickups.
Oh, it does both. Okay,
That's
cool.
sweet.
So in the middle, you get almost a telly-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, you get the-
you know.
Yeah.
So you get three
Lot of
modes. Three
tones.
modes of single coil, 3 modes of humbucker.
A lot of tones and a
Uh,
great killer
80
smooth playing guitar.
8515S pickups, which are just the S2 version of their famous 8515 pickup. Really great, made in America, built in Maryland, right alongside all the core model, awesome stuff. Maple tops, mahogany bodies, mahogany neck. It's a pattern regular neck. So
And
it's
what in this price point?
in a great price, in the under. We're not going to say numbers, but in the under $2,000.
Yeah, this is a high-end guitar.
Competitive
very
with
good
any other American manufacturer, big time. I mean, these things are amazing for the money.
Yeah, they're great.
And they feel great, right?
Yeah, they feel awesome.
And I know we've talked about this in videos before, but do you know what that is?
It looks like a puddle.
It's an owl.
Looks like a flounder.
That is an owl?
It's Elvis Presley.
It looks like the bird went, doo.
Oh, it's totally an owl. You have to look at
Yeah,
it from this angle.
It's Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah, that is an owl. Perched.
Yep.
Looking for its prey.
I don't know if you guys knew this about PRS, but they're all different birds.
Are they
Not
all
just-
different?
Yeah, this one's a hummingbird. This
I
is
did
an
not
eagle.
know. There's hawks and eagles.
I don't know. Maybe Paul Reed can answer. Is
Well, I
there
know
an
his-
egret in there?
I know his mother was way into birds.
Yeah,
And
it is.
that's
It
why
is
he
kind of
kinda
an
does a
homage to
tribute,
his mom.
to her, so that's cool.
We should mention that Paul Reed Smith has drank my beer. He's had the amber
Yeah.
and he loves it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Paul
yeah,
has.
he's visited the
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. And Paul's a friend of the store and a personal friend of ours, and we appreciate all the work he does.
It was very
Absolutely.
flattering
Thanks,
that he
Paul.
liked
Yeah.
my beer and I like his
I want my
guitar.
sports jacket back, Paul. As a friend, I lent that to you. In good faith.
And
Okay.
there's a lot of he's got a lot of good players on his roster. Paul Reed does, and who are all. Just real quick on Paul Reed Smith, he's the kind of guy that all of the personal players on his roster who in his endorsees are like he's friends with all these guys. They're like I like your guitar playing.
There's
And play
camaraderie.
my guitars. Yeah, there's camaraderie in that company, and
He
that's-
scored
it's
really
pretty
high
cool.
in his SATs, I heard. The guy's just great.
He's great.
He is great,
Smart.
smart guy.
Smart.
Yeah. So, we love having these guitars here at Music Villa. We love Paul Reed Smith. Good stuff, big time.
Let's
So,
jam.
Yeah, let's jam.
Jam
Let's
on
jam
this.
these guitars.
Hey, we're gonna do a switcheroo.
All right. Thanks again to Bozeman Brewing, Bill Hyland,
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Yeah,
Justin
we're-
behind the camera,
Yeah.
Blaze Arson
Thanks
on
for
the
that.
map.
Cheers. Hey,
Music
we're,
Villa's Electric Land.
That's right.
Thanks for
Bozeman,
supporting
Montana.
local independent business. Both of
Yeah.
our companies.
Yes.
Hope y'all have a
And
good day out
we're
there.
gonna
We're having a lot of fun.
dedicate this jam to the Gone Again Golden from Bozeman Brewing. Mm-hmm.
I gotta have some of that.
Oh, Bill Hyland.
jam, jam. Jammy jam, jam.
Yes. Thank you, Bozeman Brewing Company, Music Villa, Electric Land.